everybody, this is Cheri at djsundry.blogspot.com, and today I have a haul for you. Now this is a kind of a strange haul. It's a haul of things that I have been collecting over the last several weeks, and I decided it was time to go ahead and show some of it. A lot of it is haul with a purpose. It's that time of year. I don't know about in your family and in my family, well, everybody's family probably, but it's that time of year when friends are getting married, or friends' children at this stage of my life are getting married, where friends' children are graduating, where your own children are graduating. I have a senior this year. And then there's always the normal birthdays. So I am working on graduation, first of all, with my daughter. And so some of the things that I'm going to show you, and I'll point out what they are for graduation projects that I have going on. This is one of those, and there's going to be a glare because there's glass on it, but this is one of those frames that you can buy that comes with a pen on the back. And I was at my local Kohl's last week and I saw one a little bit bigger than this, and it already had the decorations for 2013. And my daughter's wanting a lot of things that say 2013, and so I thought about buying it, and it was on sale, but it was still $25. Well, yesterday when I was at Joann's, I saw this one. It doesn't say graduation, but I can fix that, and I can do it in the colors that she is wanting me to decorate in, the colors that I'm doing her thank you notes in. And so this one was $12.99. It also was 50% off. And then something happened weird with their computer, and they also took another 40% off. So I only ended up paying, I don't know, about $5 or $6 for this frame, $5 maybe, by the time it was all said and done. So I'm going to decorate that. So here's one project for my daughter for her graduation gift table that be watching for, and there'll be a tutorial coming up soon on that. Also for her stuff, she wanted to do these teal colors and brown. Those are her current favorite colors, and actually have been for quite some time. She's wanted quite a few things in that, so I picked up some ribbon at Joann's. And then this also is a box that I'm going to make bows for, and it was at Joann's, and it was also 50% off. And I wanted to, she wants me to decorate it with some brown ribbon and make some bows and just do some pretty things with it. So that is for her graduation as well. And then Joann's, my Joann's yesterday had all of their open stock paper was 50% off, but then they had quite a few little tags that showed 10-cent paper. And so this teal paper was in one of those 10-cent slots, but when I went up to pay for it, the teal wasn't 10 cent. I went ahead and bought it because it was still 50% off, and it matches the colors that she's wanting stuff for graduation. And again, I'm working on graduation projects, so it still ended up being like 39-40 cents a sheet. So I went ahead and bought quite a few sheets of that. And then the rest of these, I told the clerk, if they're not 10 cents, I don't want them, and all of these were 10 cents. I love this paper. My daughter loves this paper. I've used it in projects before, and I hoard every little scrap. And they had, all of these were 10 cents. This is the coordinations paper. It's a bit faded. I'm hoping, well, this one's not too bad, but some of the purple was a bit faded. I'm hoping it's from being under the fluorescent lights in the store, and once it gets put in boxes and then used in projects, I'm hoping that it won't fade anymore. But for cards, even the faded parts can be cut around because it was just barely faded. But all of this paper was 10 cents a sheet. So that was a really, really good deal. And some of my favorite colors. I really like this coordinations paper, both in the smooth and the textured. And I use it in projects quite a bit. So I was excited to find that for so little money. And then, like I said, we'll use the teal for Elise's stuff. Now, this is some things that I picked up at Michael's, and again, this is over lots of time, and this is just a little palette knife because I'm going to be doing a canvas project, and the person that I'm doing it for, again, this is a project for a graduation gift. The person that I'm doing it for really likes yellow, and so I wanted to get some more gelatos that were yellow, and this came in a packet. Now, not all of these came in the packet. There were 4 or 5, and then one of the brushes and from an older one that I had that you've seen the video or several videos back that I did a canvas for myself, and then I ended up giving that to someone too. But I was able to get this, and they let me use the 40% off coupon on it. And it came with this whole, oh, not this, this set that tells you more about using them, which was exciting. And it came with this kind of board sample book that you could put together, and so it had, I think it was 10 gelatos, and there's some gesso in here, which I didn't really need the gesso. Another brush, it has a little spray bottle. There were a couple other things. This is oh, that's more gelatos. This is just a mixing bottle for some of the techniques. This is from my old set, but it also came with a stamp or something, a little something that I lost. But so this was a really good deal because I used the 40% off coupon, and then they also had a 15% off your total purchase for the day, and so then I got an additional 15% off of that. And then I just picked these up, and this is these really didn't have a purpose. I'll use them probably in my mixed media projects, but I didn't buy them for any particular project. But be looking for that canvas that should be coming in the next few weeks, because you'll see some of these fun things on it. Now this one you saw a few weeks ago. This is one of the Prima Mixed Media dolls. I know it's got a glare because of the plastic. Should have taken it out with package. But this is one of the Mixed Media Prima dolls, and I've used that on a project already. Again, you'll be seeing, probably, I'm not going to worry about getting it out, be seeing quite a few projects with this girl, and I just picked that up at my local scrapbooking store. And I did have to go to my local scrapbooking store because my daughter needs thank you notes for graduation. And as I mentioned before, she's using kind of the teal and green and brown colors. And so I found this, I picked up this archival inking coffee to go with that. And then the paper that I use, and I'm already almost finished with this particular project, but the paper that I used, this is from Basil, and I just ended up buying a whole pad of it, or a whole stack of it. I'm not sure how many were in here, probably 25 or 30, I don't know. But I used a lot of it for her thank you notes, and this is nougat colored. And then she chose this paper from Lisa Gibbons from Prima, and again I've already used quite a bit of it for her thank you notes as well, and we're using both sides. So I had to buy several sheets because my original plan was to start with about 25 thank you notes, and my counting was weird, and different things happened, and I ended up with about 30 of them. But this is the first side, and this is the second side, and we use both of those. Then I needed a cream cardstock to go with it, and this is kind of a sneak peek of that project that will be coming later in the week. This is the color of cream cardstock that I used, and this is a Basil paper, but I don't know what color it was, because I just bought that open stock. But I bought it in 12 by 12, and this is part of her thank you notes. So there's kind of a sneak peek of what's coming in a few weeks, or in a few days. Actually, look for the post late Friday night, the 24th, and you'll see what these are. But I'm excited about them. She likes them, so that's the main thing. They're almost done, which makes it even more exciting, and I have a feeling I'm going to need more. But and as you can see from my little stash thing here, I'm hoarding not every tiny little scrap, but quite a few of the scraps, because I think I can incorporate it in other projects for the graduation, and I just don't want to lose any of the scraps. This month was also the card maker kit from Club SCI, so I wanted to just quickly go through that. I have not had time. I looked at it, but I haven't had time to get it out and play with it, because the projects that I have going are so I'm so focused on getting what needs to be done, that I haven't had time to really play with this. But this is the project sheets, and this is really a good value for their kit, because their kits, you can They're only every other month. Sorry about that, I'm stumbling a bit. They only come out every other month, so it's not a monthly commitment, it's a bi-monthly commitment. They're not overly expensive, but they you can also, if there's one that you just don't like for me, I'm not a Halloween, you know, I don't do Halloween. So the month that if it's heavy on Halloween, I can just skip it and it only costs $1 and you don't become inactive. So, and the price, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's really not that bad since it's only every other month. This particular one came with a whole 8.5 by 11, 25 sheet paper pad, which is just a gorgeous paper pad as usual. And this one has some extra journal spot, or oh, these are actually stickers for embellishments. And then this is the kit, and I'm not going to go through and open it all up, but there's envelopes in here. It comes with all the bling that you need to make the suggested projects, and all of the embellishments are in here. So hopefully I'll be able to, probably in June or July when things slow down a little bit, start getting that out and playing with it and learning some new card techniques. So that'll be fun. I was at my local Walmart yesterday, or sometime in the last week or so, I guess, and I don't know what's going on there, if they're going to be changing scrapbooking stuff again. I don't know, because almost all of their EK Success stuff in the scrapbooking sale was on clearance price, and I really like these Zig pens, and they were $2. And if you're used to buying those, check out your Walmart, because everything, all of their adhesives were on sale. Most, if not all, of the Cricut cartridges were on sale, which I didn't get any of those. And then there quite a lot of other things were on sale. So check out your local Walmart if they have scrapbooking supplies, because $2 a piece for these Zig pens is really a good deal. And then this little bit that I'm going to show you was a design team member, a design team sister that I have over at 3 Girl Jam. It was clearing out her stash. My kids thought that was funny. They thought I should do the same. But she was getting rid of a bunch of things and had some really good prices that she just wanted to get rid of the stuff, and so I picked up some things from her. This is from Cosmo Cricut, and it's a blackboard memory box, and so I think that'll be fun to make something fun with that. And then this was a little Fox Hero Art stamp. Again, really inexpensive. I think I paid $1 for that. This Ditto, and probably a glare there, I apologize. This is just kind of a background stamp. And then I'll put that aside because that goes with something else. This Jelly Bean Soup paper, really cute. In fact, even my daughter picked that up and she was going through it and she said, "Mom, that's really cute." It's just a really cute paper pad, and some fun cards coming out of that in the future. This was also, this isn't something that I thought at first I would use a lot, and then I thought about it and I went back and I picked them up, and they've never been used. She had them, but these are going to be good to incorporate in journals. But the reason I actually purchased them was for that mixed media project that I have coming up that I told you about with the yellow and the gelatos and stuff. I'm a terrible writer when it comes to writing straight. I can't do it. And so I thought, well, when I go to put the scripture verse on her card, on the mixed media project, this will be perfect for keeping it straight, and then I can handwrite. My writing's not bad, it's just not straight. And then the last thing that I picked up from her was this is a Stampin' Cut from Hero Arts, which I have looked at, and I think I might have maybe one, I'm not sure, but these were really cute, and this all came as a step because these go with it even though they weren't part of this particular set. They're coordinating to go with it. This is the clouds, and it's got three different clouds, and this is a balloon, 3 different balloons, and then here's an extra balloon and an extra cloud, and they are the Stampin' Cut. So that will be a lot of fun to use. And this is kind of just something I picked up, and I haven't decided yet for the canvas project if I'm going to use this one. This is a 9x12 canvas, but I actually picked this up at my thrift store for 75 cents. And I thought, well, if I decide to go with a larger canvas for the person I'm making this for, You can't beat that price, and I'll already have it on hand. And we're winding down to the end. I am part of the ribbon club from Reasonable Ribbons, and what I do is I get the ribbon, but I share it with a friend, so we split the cost because we both have lots of ribbon, or we get it every month, I should say, and it usually has, well, this is half of what this particular one was, and you know, I can make 2 or 3 cards with that. It gives both of us a variety of ribbon without paying much, and so it's been really nice. And I was thinking about talking to my friend and saying, hey, you know, we're starting to build up a good stash. You want to quit for a while? And then this one came, and I can't wait for some fun, summery 4th of July type projects to use this ribbon for. So we haven't quit yet, but we probably will pretty soon. And then I have, this is kind of crazy, but I've got to show it to you anyway. As you know, I am an emergency room nurse, and ew, this is my cat. It's got cat hair. And about the end of April, it was inventory time, and I was cleaning up stuff to make it easier to inventory, and I found all this stuff in the emergency room that we don't use anymore. This is some paper that we would insert for, I don't remember, I think it was old EKG leads or something. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. We could print out EKG 5-lead little strips to see people's heart rhythm so that we could put them in the chart or even look at them closer instead of on the monitor. And we don't have that machine anymore, so it was stuff to go in the garbage. We don't have the machines that take these paper. We don't have those anymore. So I thought, well, surely there's something crafty I can do with them. My boss was like, just take them. She didn't care. So I had some rolls of those, some EKG paper. This was, I don't know what this was for. It was evidence tape for something. I don't know, but it was going in the garbage, and I was like, well, I'll find something. If nothing else, just extra tape to tape down project. And then the other things is all these tongue depressors. Now, yes, doctors use tongue depressors, but in the ER we use sterile tongue depressors, not ones each. They're individually packaged. We don't have jars of these sitting around like what you might see at your doctor's office because it's a different environment. And so those were going in the garbage. And as you know, I use tongue depressors to wrap my ribbon in. Here's some here. And usually I just pick them up at Walmart or Joann's or something in the wood section. But now I have a nice little stock to last me for a while. So keep your eyes out. You never know when you're going to find something fun that you can use. In my case, it was the emergency room. So thanks so much for stopping by today. And be looking for some of the projects that go along with some of these fun things that I've picked up. In the meantime, remember to take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye.